Welcome, political science students. We are welcome to the third semester political science. As you know, this course for political science major students. This course is divided into 5 units or modules, and Unit 5 is political parties, pressure groups, and public opinion. The instructor for this unit is Mr. G. Ramesh, Assistant Professor, Department of Political Science, St. Joseph's College for Women Autonomous, Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, India. Learning outcomes. All the chapters of this unit is political parties, pressure groups, and public opinion. By the end of this chapter, the learner should be able to understand the role and functions of political parties, analyze the impact of pressure groups, evaluate the relationship between public opinion and democracy, differentiate between political parties and pressure groups, and assess the role of media in shaping public opinion. Content. This unit, that is political parties, pressure groups, and public opinion. And all the chapters of this unit is political parties, pressure groups, and public opinion. The content of these all chapters are introduction to political parties, pressure groups, and public opinion. Political parties, meaning and definitions. Classifications of political parties, national parties, regional parties, functions of political parties, pressure groups, meaning and definitions, types of pressure groups, public opinion, meaning and definitions, and finally, significance of public opinion. Now let's go into the lesson and look at the political parties, pressure groups, and public opinion. Political parties, pressure groups, and public opinion. In this presentation, we explore the roles of political parties, pressure groups, and public opinion. We will examine their definitions, classifications, and functions. Political parties, pressure groups, and public opinion play significant roles in shaping democratic governance and policy making. The political parties represents citizens' interest and ideologies, and parties develop and promote policy agendas. Parties compete in elections to form governments. And the pressure groups advocate for specific interest or causes. These groups influence policy decisions through lobbying and activism. Pressure groups represent marginalized or specialized interests. And public opinion reflects citizens' collective views on various issues. And public opinion can influence policy decisions and government actions. Public opinion shapes public discourses and sets the agenda for policy debates. So these elements interact and influence one another, shaping the democratic process and policy outcomes. Political parties, meaning and definitions. Political parties are organized groups. They share similar political aims and ideologies. They seek to gain and maintain political power. So, a political party is an organized group of people. A organized group of people that is called a political party, who share similar political ideologies and their interests or goals to seek to influence or control government policies and decisions. So, the definitions of political parties are: parties consist of individuals with shared beliefs and values. So, the party is a group of people shared their values and beliefs to the individuals. And parties have formal structures, leadership, and membership. So, political parties participate in elections to gain power or influence. So, political parties play a crucial role in democratic governance, providing a platform for citizens to participate in the political process and shape policy decisions. Classifications are types of political parties. Political parties can be classified based on their ideology and structure. Ideological classification is it's a based on specific political philosophies, example socialist, conservative, etc. So these are all called left wing parties, right wing parties, contrast parties. The ideological classifications are, for example, left wing parties emphasize social equality, government intervention, and progressive policies. And right wing parties are emphasize individuals' freedom, limited government intervention, and conservative values. And centrist parties, so balance left and right wing ideologies seeking pragmatic solutions. And the structural classification is cadre parties, mass parties. So small elite led parties often focused on specific interests or ideologies. The mass parties are very large membership based parties with a broad support and participation. And the pragmatic political parties are focused on practical solutions, less emphasis on strict ideology. So pragmatic parties are focus on practical solutions and compromise, often prioritizing electoral success over ideology. And the ideological parties prioritize adherence to specific ideologies or principles, often taking a more rigid stance. So these classifications can help understand the diversity of political parties and other roles in democratic governance. National parties. These parties have significant presence across the country and play a crucial role in shaping the nation's politics. These parties operate at the national level, country level. These parties contest elections for national government, central government. For example, in India, Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, Indian National Congress, the other CPI, CPM, like some parties are in India recognized as a national political parties. National parties have a broad base of support and can effectively represent the interest of citizens across the country. Regional political parties. Regional political parties that operate primarily in specific states or regions, focusing on local issues and interests. These parties means regional parties often have a strong regional identity and are dictated to promoting the growth and development of their respective regions. Regional parties focus on state or regional issues. They can influence national politics. They often form alliances with national parties. Regional parties address local concerns and represent regional identities. For example, in India, All India Trinamool Congress, Bahujan Samajwadi Party BSP, and SP Samajwadi Party, Telangana Rashtra Samiti, or right now they changed their name, Bharatiya Rashtra Samiti BRS, Shiromani Akali Dal, YSR Congress Party, Nationalist Congress Party NCP, Assam Ganaparishad, Janasena, DMK, Telugu Desam Party. These are all the regional parties in India. Functions of political parties. Political parties play crucial roles in democratic governance, representation, and policy formulation. They have some key functions including representation, policy formulation, and governance. Political parties represent citizens' interest. They are voicing citizens' concerns. Political parties represent citizens' interests and concerns in the political process. And parties connect citizens to the government, facilitating communication and accountability. And they formulate policies and provide leadership. Political parties develop and promote policy agendas shaping the direction of governance. Parties introduce and support legislation influencing policy outcomes. And they are also organize the governance or government. Parties form governments either alone or in coalition and are accountable for their actions. And they are holding government accountable. So opposition parties hold the government accountable for its actions, promoting transparency and good governance. And political parties, they simplify complex political choices. They educate the public on key issues. Parties mobilize citizens to participate in the political process, promoting civic engagement. So they mobilize voters and ensure accountability. So parties educate citizens about political issues, promoting informed decision making. So by performing these functions, political parties play a vital role in democratic governance, representation, and policy formulation. Pressure groups, meaning and definitions. Pressure groups, also known as interest groups or lobby groups, are organized that seeks to influence government policies and decisions to promote their specific interests or causes. So, pressure groups or interest groups advocate for specific causes. They aim to influence public policy. They do not seek to win elections directly. Definitions center on influencing decision makers. They can shape legislation. So, they raise awareness about the specific issues. So, the definitions of pressure groups are formally organized with a clear structure and membership. So, these groups focus on specific issues, industries, or causes. Pressure group seeks to influence government policies and decisions. Types of pressure groups: interest groups, advocacy groups, and social movement groups. Pressure groups can be categorized into various types based on their goals, strategies, and characteristics. Here are some common types of pressure groups are interest groups. These groups promote the economic interest of their membership. They represent business, industries, or professions advocating for policies that benefit their membership. So, they represent professionals such as doctors, lawyers, or teachers promoting their interests and standards. So, the advocacy groups champion specific causes or issues. So, advocate for human rights, social justice, and equality. So, focus on environmental protection, conservation, and sustainability. And social movements are broader, often grassroots efforts. So, advocate for civil rights and social justice for marginalized communities, and promote women's rights, equality, and empowerment also, and represent workers' interest, advocating for better working conditions and labor rights. So, these categories of pressure groups are not mutually exclusive, and many pressure groups may overlap or combine elements of multiple types. By understanding the different types of pressure groups, we can better appreciate their roles and impacts on policy making and social change. Public opinion. Public opinion refers to the collective attitudes, beliefs, and views of a population on a particular issue or a topic. So, public opinion reflects the collective views of the population. So, it addresses issues of public concern. It's measured through polls and surveys. So, its definitions emphasize its power to shape policy. It can influence election outcomes, and understanding public opinion is essential for governance. So, public opinion represents the aggregate views of a population. So, public opinion can shift over time in response to new information, events, or experiences. So, public opinion is shaped by factors such as media, social norms, personal experiences, and education. Significance of public opinion. Public opinion plays a crucial role in shaping policy and influencing political outcomes. The key significance includes in it holds politicians accountable. Public opinion provides policymakers with insights into citizens' views and concerns, and it influencing policy decisions, ensuring they align with citizens' interests. So, public opinion helps set policy priorities, highlighting issues that require attention. So, by understanding the significance of public opinion, we can appreciate its role in shaping policy and influencing political outcomes in democratic societies. So, it can drive social and political change, and informed public opinion is vital for a healthy democracy. What have we learned? Understand the role and functions of political parties, analyze the impact of pressure groups, evaluate the relationship between public opinion and democracy, differentiate between political parties and pressure groups, assess the role of media in shaping public opinion. Thank you. All the images are copied by the Google.